Hello, everyone. I don't know who to speak to right now. It's currently almost 3 a.m. in the morning. Um, I couldn't sleep. I don't know why. I guess I do know why. Um, that I can't sleep is, you know, there's so many things that happen in our country right now, especially what happened in the Capitol Hill a few days ago, that kept troubling me, um, that I couldn't sleep. I didn't want to post any message, on social media, making any reactions because it's at that time it was numb, was surprised to find out those events that actually took place. Um, they call it a siege, chaos. I think it's a mess. Um, so I want to wait to actually see how I respond to it, and it's really sad. It's becoming sad, from angry, sad, and feeling helpless of what our politicians are doing. Um, Obviously, we cannot excuse what Trump did, right? What Trump did is out of line. Um, However, we do need to recognize something, that there is a good amount of Americans who remains and who still want him to be the president, despite the fact that there's, you know, that there's something that is not working out right now with our current president. But we do need to realize something, that he did have he did do something in terms of immigrations, in terms of different laws that no other president have done before to protect uh, Americans. For example, the warfare with on China. China keeps been stealing um, our intelligence, our software, without actually paying for it, and no other president before take any actions to do it, to protect our country, in on our interests. And obviously, there's other policy, but I'm not going to go deep into it. Um, and that's the reason why you have this country divided. It doesn't really matter, whether right now you have 40% or 35% of people want him to be president, and obviously the election result had confirmed that Biden will be our next president. So obviously, what, 60% of them, 60% of Americans want our country, uh, want Biden to be the president. It doesn't matter. Our country is divided, and it's not helpful. I feel like we're having a civil war in 2021. That's not what Americans want as a country. He has only, what, less than a week left. I understand what happened in Capitol Hill is outrageous. It could risk people's life. I understand Nancy Pelosi fear and her frustrations with everything. And a lot of people have threatened to, kill her. That's legit fear. But I'm looking at it as what she doing right now is try to impeach him in less than what, a week? Is that going to solve the problem at this moment? The answer is no. And I feel like it's more, it is an actions to retaliate, to say that I can do this thing, to say to our current president that, screw you. These are the action that we can do just to annoy you. Because if the impeachment actually work, go ahead, do it. Do it. Please do. But if it's not, your action feel like is, and she said one of the reason which I feel like the most BS ever is for the American will. If it's indeed for American will, then we do not have a divided country at this moment. If it is all American, so remember, you all politicians, I'm not taking any side, right? You all politicians, you guys are supposed to working for the benefit of all Americans, all taxpayers. Please do not use our tax money just because you are in power. You do things for your own interest right now. Trump does his own thing. Pelosi does her own thing. And it's almost absolutely nuts, unacceptable. You all need to step down for real. All of you. Have the people who really want to actually unite the country do things that to appease what the current situations. Because what I'm worried right now is more of we having a civil war. Not only that, other foreign countries can take advantage of us. And guess what? You guys are the rich people. You guys have the money to do whatever you want if this country got in trouble. But what about the common people like us? That's the American will. We do not ever want to suffer from what all the politician decisions maker that are doing. This is not American will. Okay? Our country is divided. And we need to unite. We need to look at the big picture. Stop stop making up reason. It doesn't matter you're Republican, Democratic. All those actions, all those people right now are doing things. It's really upsetting. It's really angry people. And it's really sad. Why all of you running for office that you're not serving the people? You claiming that you do this for the people. But it's 2021 right now. Please do it with the people. Not just for the people. Don't just say it. What you're doing right now, it is indeed true that you're taking away of the voice of the other people who are actually supporting Trump. And you're just gonna angry them and what's not. There gotta be a better way dealing with this. If you're angry about Trump and stuff, take actions that actually works, right? Don't do things that are useless. The impeachment process is useless. It's more of a way to attract additional attentions. It takes you guys so long to convene, to talk, to discuss. I don't know what you guys do up there that you got paid so much money to pass a law or what is that? the financial relief package to help the common people. But it took you like a second or a day to impeach a president? What what do you guys do? I honestly do not want to know. I don't know what you guys do. Is a lawmaker? Is a politician? It feel like politicians, not all of you, okay? I'm not gonna say all of you, but in general, right now, this is the feeling that we're seeing. You guys taking things a little bit personal because you do know the impeachment in less than 7 days, he will no longer be a president. It doesn't work. So why? Maybe you should work on a policy to disqualify Trump from running when Biden took office, or come up with a policy or an amendment to stop a candidate from running when they, present clear danger to the country. Then go right ahead and do it. But at this point, it is more like taking things a little bit personal. That's what I feel. That's what I'm seeing. Please, please, I'm begging all of you to stop altogether. Do it for the people. And the people want peace. They want money on the table. They want to be able to go to work. They want to be able to get the vaccine. And pass the law, pass relief package that actually helpful. Help the landlord out. Extending the evictions, delaying the eviction may not be helpful. If you're going to give the money, direct that money to the landlord to help to pay the rent. Do not just keep people spending money, just only spending money, then it will not be helpful, because some people might have money, they save it somewhere, and then they don't give it to the landlord, and then you create another problem. We gotta think. We gotta think of how American people think. Okay? We gotta help them. We gotta put money on the table. Give them food voucher. Right? That will help them to use the supermarket to pay for the food. Because in this pandemic, if you stuck with work, there's a couple of things to save them. Don't just give them money. I mean, money is great, I don't mind, but give them stuff, food, access to food, access to X, Y, and Z, give money directly to the landlord. Because when you just give them free money, some people just use it on, I don't know, something else that may not be helpful. And once again, it's not all people, but you have a lot of them that are doing that. And a lot of them would rather stay unemployed to get unemployment fund. And it sucks for the taxpayer. It sucks for the people who are working. Because guess what? Where do these money come from? From the government? Yes, it looked like it come from the government, but eventually we have to balance them out with the taxpayer money, right? And it's the working folks. We're working tirelessly. Some people work in the front line. Some people, have to put their life right now at work. And it's not fair for them. It isn't fair. Please, as a politician, as a decision maker, think solution focused. Help our country now, more than ever. You guys in the office, not for publicity, not to argue with each other. You learn this in college that you guys need to work well with each other, regardless whether you dislike them or not. But it's so sad that you guys are the most one of the most powerful people in the country, but it's the level that you guys fight against each other is disgusting, extremely disgusting. I I have no other way to express myself. I don't want it to post on social media because I feel it's useless. It's like ranting. Hopefully, you guys see this message and start changing your behavior. Stop. Help. Unite. Thank you.